Victoria Beckham has opened up for the first time about the media circus surrounding her relationship with David Beckham and his alleged affair in 2003. During the highly anticipated Netflix series, David spoke about how his marriage to Victoria came under enormous pressure after he was accused of having a fling while playing in Spain. Victoria also speaks out for the first time and claims it was the hardest time in her life and the most unhappy I've ever been. In emotional scenes in the documentary, Victoria said, "It was the hardest period because it felt like the world was against us. Here's the thing. We were against each other if I'm being completely honest. You know, up until Madrid sometimes it felt like us against everybody else, but we were together. We were connected, we had each other. But when we were in Spain, it didn't really feel like we had each other either. And that's sad. I can't even begin to tell you how hard it was and how it affected me. It was a nightmare. It was an absolute circus, and everyone loves it when the circus comes to town, right? Unless you're in it." When asked whether she resented David, Victoria explained that she did and explained how she internalized the trauma in order to support her husband. "If I'm being totally honest, yes I did. It was the most unhappy I have ever been in my entire life. It wasn't that I felt unheard because I was always mindful of the focus that he needed." The woman whom David was accused of having an affair with is not named in the 4-part documentary, but headlines from the time are shown with one reading, "Sex with Bex." David also becomes emotional when recalling the tough time in their marriage and says, "There were some horrible stories which were difficult to deal with. It was the first time that me and Victoria had been put under that kind of pressure in our marriage." When asked how they survived, David explained that they felt like they were not losing each other, but still felt they were drowning as more headlines were made. "It's our private life. There were some days I thought, how am I going to go to work? How am I going to go on that training pitch and look as if nothing is wrong? I felt physically sick every day when I opened my eyes. How am I going to do this?" Beckham Season 1 is available to watch on Netflix.